Hi, y'all. So on this past Sunday, you had a chance to talk with Brandon about what the word sacrament means. You're going through First Communion. What is a sacrament? Well, are you a person who likes it when your friend gives you a hug, or when maybe your mom or your dad leave a little note in your lunchbox before school? There's little things like that, physical things that you can touch and you can sense with your senses, that people use just to remind you what they think about you, how they care about you, how much they love you. And we talked about sacraments. A sacrament is a holy thing. It's a physical thing that God uses. He attaches a promise to it to remind you of who He is and of what He does, really of how much He loves you. God does the same thing, kind of like when your parents leave a note in your lunchbox or when your friend gives you a hug. God does the same thing. Sometimes we think, God is distant. You're never really sure if God is there. You kind of just have to hope He is. And there isn't anything really physical necessarily about God. It's about feeling. But God does the same thing that our parents do. So do you ever use water? Well, we talked a few weeks ago in our class on baptism about how God uses water, something that we use all the time, and He attaches simple water. He attaches a promise to it of His presence, and He attaches His Spirit to it, and it changes your life forever. Do you eat food? Well, in the Lord's Supper, what God does is He uses simple things like food, bread, and wine, right? He connects His promise to it, and He connects His presence to it to forgive us our sins, to bring us comfort, to bring us that reminder that we are part of His family and that He's always there for us no matter what. God does this, and that's what a sacrament is. It's a holy, special thing, and that's what we talked about on Sunday. So what I want you to do as we get ready to meet again this Sunday with Deaconess Alma at 11:15 is to ask your parents about a time when they've experienced the comfort of God, and not just like in a special moment in prayer, but maybe through something physical, maybe something they witnessed that they were surprised by, but something they could touch and they could see, and it brought them that reminder of God. And especially if it had to do with something along the lines of their baptism or communion or witnessing the baptism of someone else, how that brought them comfort. So talk to your parents about that. See if they've ever had something like that, a moment when they were reminded of the comfort and the presence and the mercy of God through something physical. And let's talk about it on Sunday. Okay? See you Sunday, 11:15. First Communion is right around the corner. I'm excited to have that experience with you guys, and we will see you soon.